welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today we have a brief cool down practice. So the intention was for a quick 5-minute cool down from intense exercise, but you can also use this practice on its own, maybe first thing in the morning or later in the evening, or even maybe as a warm up to later activity. So with that being said, we're going to start in a child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Walk the fingertips forward, melting chest and forehead down to the mat. And just breathe here. So if you're coming off of the intensity of exercise, use this posture in this moment to really stabilize your breath. Come back into yourself. Take another full body breath here. And we'll come up through to tabletop position. Keep your knees out wide and your toes together. Keep this lower position of the legs. Breathe in, drop the belly, looking up, taking a different variation of cat and cow spine. Should feel really good to open up through the chest. And exhale, round through. Inhale, drop the belly, looking forward. And exhale, round it out. Broaden across the shoulder blades and tuck the chin to the chest. One more, drop the belly, looking through. Exhale, round out the spine. And finally, we'll take the knees in closer together. Just step the right foot in between the palms. Take your low lunge. You can find movement here, rocking on the hip. All right, get into that hip flexor. Looking forward. Come up off the fingertips here. Tuck the tailbone underneath. Make sure your core is engaged and you got a good base to work with. Tuck the toes underneath. An option is to reach back for that left foot and pull the heel closer to the glute. Get a nice quad stretch here. Really make sure the tailbone is tucked, engaging the core, and you'll really feel the front of the left thigh turn on. We'll take another breath. And you release that. Take the hands to the outside of the right foot. We'll straighten through this right leg. May need to adjust yourself. Take a half splits. Breathe in, find a flat back. Breathe in to fold just for a moment. Target our hamstrings. On the inhale, we'll come back up. Keep that flat back. Left fingertips stay down. Right fingertips will reach up. Bit of a balance act here, but take this twisted variation of a half splits. So starting to incorporate the upper body and the spine as well. Breathing in, breathing out, both hands back down. Come back through your tabletop position. You kind of bump out the hips a little bit to even that out. We'll just go right into the second side. Left foot in between the palms. First start by sinking low into the hips with the fingertips on the mat. Looking forward, find a little movement. And we'll come up off of the fingertips, engage the core and tuck the tailbone in. Reach back for the right foot, getting into the right quad this time, trying to pull that heel closer to the glute. Find a little bit of opening into the shoulders here as well. Another big breath. And we'll release that, straightening through the left leg, taking your half splits first. Find a flat back on the in-breath. And exhale, fold forward. Another breath in and out. We'll come back up, find that flat back again, right fingertips down, left fingertips are gonna reach up to the ceiling, finding a twisted variation, big opening into the chest here, as well as changing the stretch into the back of the left thigh. Find another breath in, and exhale, both hands meet the mat. We'll take it back to your tabletop pose, palms make a good base underneath the shoulders here, tuck the toes underneath, and just lift the knees up. So the hovering table, just a little bit of core engagement. Never hurt anybody, maybe. Take another breath here, and exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just a few moments here, paddle out through the feet, wake, taking a full body stretch before we finish. Knees come back down to the mat. We'll come up into a kneeling position with the toes tucked underneath. You may need to keep your fingertips on the mat in front of you if this is just a little bit too intense, or you can come up in a full toe squat. We'll finish out here by clasping the arms behind the back and rolling the shoulders down and away from the ears, popping up through the chest, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in again, breathing out, release. You can release the feet as well, maybe tap out the toes. We'll come to a seated position in the center of the mat, closing out by taking a breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Together we'll breathe in through the nose as we reach the arms up and overhead. Palms come together in prayer. As we sigh out the mouth, take it down to heart center, bowing forward, love and light me, season honors, love and light me. That's how we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this brief practice. I sure hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Until then, thank you so much.